Hey guys and gals, welcome back to Tudor Corner by Lego Icons. This is set number 10350. The set contains 3,266 bricks, and the set was provided by the Lego Group for early review, so thank you, Lego. And remember, in the last installment we did bags 1 through 4, so this is what we did. And I looked ahead, and bags 5 through 9 finishes up the first floor. So I think in this installment we're going to do bags 5 through 9. And at the beginning of the build, it started off very slow. We were just doing mostly tiling. We had started picking up around bag 3. So bag 3 does some of this, and bag 4 finishes up a lot of the accessories. And yeah, so this shop here is probably the one that's fully done here, except for the missing wall. All right, now we're going to begin with bag number 5. So I'm going to try to finish up this installment here with the first floor. Probably for the day. I don't know. Ooh. Look at that. What is that? Not light nougat. It's not medium nougat. Light medium nougat. Ooh, look at this. We get profile bricks in that color. Well, that's even better. And dark brown doors. I have a few of those in my collection. Alrighty. These make great clay adobe bricks too. Okay, and it does come with the brick separator. For the most part, I'd say my score on this set is probably a 9.5, 9.8, somewhere around there. So, okay. Now we're going to be working back here. Let me flip this around so I can make sure I'm in frame here with you guys. And this thing here is just kind of loose. I got to raise it up a little bit to get it just right. All right, here we go. We got the gray hand from the void. Not too exciting. Okay, yeah, but far, you know, I haven't put together a modular in so long I don't even really know. So we're going to have a little fun here. It looks like a 1x1 tile goes here. It's supposed to be, I guess, rough chipped cobble stairs. So here we go. Yeah, and we're still in set November 28th, 2024. Still Thanksgiving. Haven't had my dinner yet, but I've taken a break on some stuff right now. And I am doing another 3D speed build, and I'm rendering another set review offer. So, while I'm waiting, we're going to be working on this today. Alright, so we're going to get going here. Oh wow, stacking a couple of 1x12s. Kind of brutal. Dropped an extension cord for some Christmas lights. Will blow up, so I'm putting some of those in the yard. And then I'm kind of taking a breather here. I'm going to do this pretty quickly here. I don't know how quick, but I'm hoping I'm not going to spend half an evening on this here. Okay. Put that right there. Okay, we got our door. I can always use doors. I have a video I never released about talking about all the doors I have now versus when I was a kid. You know what? Let's kind of dazzle you with the ring light. There we go. That's a lot better, huh? And, you know, I just realized something with this ring light. I got two different colors of bulbs here. Kind of like to keep it with the daylight, so I think that's probably about it. Okay, we got the side door, the back door. Takes you out to the alley where we throw the chef out where he's not doing his job. Another door. Yep, so I'm running a bunch of stuff right now. I'm trying to get as... Well, let's see here. It goes right in that notch. I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff here done. So I'm going to be doing a lot of editing for a while. Okay. Boy, unusual we're building with these kind of colors. Wouldn't be a bad build to build a house out of this, but I'd have to obtain a bunch of it in different sizes. Sets like this pretty much start you off a little bit, but... Okay, let's flatten this down. I don't know why we're not building it on there, is beyond me. Okay. Oh, Lego, you don't have this one part in this color? This one right here, we don't? Well, that's a pity. Who's all ready for Christmas? Yeah, enjoy this Christmas. It's going to be the cheapest one we're going to have before it gets expensive. I always get some fans telling me Lego's expensive in their countries. Well, it'll be expensive here before you know it. Okay, well, the bathroom's almost got some privacy in there. Okay. Yeah, with a modular building, though, you are getting a good build. If you want something to keep you occupied for a long time, especially during the hot summer months, here you go. I was like, wait, what? No, we gotta... Okay, I forgot to put some... All right. Let me tip that out. Okay, fine. You want to fall down there, huh? All right. I forgot to put these in here, but I thought they were putting stairs. So I don't know if it's kind of a weird offset there. I forgot to put those in there. Okay. Okay. All right, what can you see there? That's what I'm working on right here. Sometimes, you know, I have to rotate it the way the book shows me, because that's how I make mistakes. Try to prevent it. Hold on. Okay, obviously I made a mistake and this is not locked in very well. Well, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, hold on. Am I doing something wrong? Oh, I'm reading the wrong step. My bad. And this thing's starting to disintegrate. Okay, I'm on this step here. Right, we got to build a back porch light with these. These are really handy to have. And a lot of my ideas really come from these type of sets. So if you ask me, hey Jay, how do you build a lot of this stuff? Just by trial and error, or you look at modular buildings. They always have some good builds that you can use for other things. Oh wow, even the light swings around too. Well, I thought it did. All right. Okay, it looks like we just went around there. Okay, I gotta go check on some stuff. Okay, back. Alright, let's see here. Let's see here. We're gonna get that going here. If you like these let's build it's, let me know. I know most of you don't comment, but you know, I gotta know, and so I know to keep making these. This seems like a lot of people I actually do like these in a way. You get to have a preview of the build before you build it, so you know what not to do. If I make a mistake, just don't do what I did. I gotta see if everybody wants to go walking after dinner, but I doubt it. Alright, now we gotta finish up the stairs. The bathroom under the stairs. If you've ever seen that movie, I think it was from the 90s, The People Under the Stairs. It's like a thriller, scary movie type thing. Yeah, that's how they started out. They throw them in the bathroom under the stairs. Now YouTube's got a bunch of good movies. You know how they have the movies, the free with ad movies? Yeah, they got a bunch of good ones now. I was watching one of the Die Hard movies. Pretty cool. Sad what's happening to Bruce Willis, but so I've been dealing with that too. Not with memory loss personally, but other things. Anyways, just been kind of relaxing, watching movies, not doing a whole lot. Yeah, my nephew went to work. He did not want to go because it's the holidays. Well, I had to work on the holidays too, and it means paying the bills, then I had to do that. And it wasn't fun, but I did it. And this is very brittle. And this sits right in here. Is that meant just to pop out? Oh, it is. It's just not even sitting in there. It just sits in there. So this is meant to come out. So you have to open at the door and pull that out. So I guess if you want to go to the bathroom, you got to pull up the stairs to use it. All right. And it looks like bag 5 was not that bad, really. I know how short it was. I would have just waited until this was done here. Oh, that's an interesting way to make a clock. Make sure I get the hands on straight. I like to make sure my clock faces are on pretty straight, and there you go. And that goes right here on these studs. Okay, and then we got a picture of part of a bridge. And it looks like that goes inside the tube. There we go. Make sure the pictures are straight. Alrighty. And we're not done yet. We got to put another light in here. Maybe this is supposed to be like a security camera. I don't know. Well, it's a light. And this goes right in this corner right here. And I thought I heard something fall off. Oh, it's that hot dog inside that cupboard. Well, here's that. And that's it. So we have 2 of these. Did I miss one or something, or no? Let's take a look. Usually I give you 1 a piece, but sometimes Lego gets a bit sloppy on packing. I want to make sure I didn't make a mistake, though. Oh, yeah, I did. I forgot to put something in the bathroom. It's the light. So, you know, let's put that in there real quick. And right here, I forgot to put the light in there. Right there. Okay? See, you make a mistake, we'll fix it right then and there. It's easier to make a mistake now than later. And that's what we have remaining for bag 5, and that's not too bad so far. That's starting to get interesting. Okay, bag 6. And we got ourselves a minifigure. We're getting over the hump on figures now. Okay, sure nothing's lurking in the bag. Okay. In fact, we're not even, no, after bag 5, we're 25% done with the build. So what you see here is 25% of it. Okay. Let's do our figures here. Alright, let's see here. Looks like she's kind of angry. Is she the waitress? We don't know. Oh. I still need this wig in medium nougat or dark tan. Yes, I had my hair like that too many times. The curtains, and girls go bonkers over that. But no, I don't do that anymore because my face is too filled out. It looks kind of weird. Okay, let's see how bad these are scratched. Alright, Lego. I'm starting to see pitted. This one's got some scuffs. See how bad the door is. See that? I mean, Lego. I'm going to ding it down a point. So what does this say? Let's be about an 8.5 to 8.8. Just because you didn't pack the door up right. If I see more scuffies, I'm going to ding it down. I'm not friendly like the other reviewers. I will do a gut job on it. Alright, we got our side door here. We still got to work on this area right here. So this goes in here. Let's open up that door. Well, that's nice. You can trip over the threshold when you're walking in. We got to make 2 of these. In fact, I don't remember parts being this scratched in older sets. Right now we're using that aqua blue in there. Okay. This is a nice color to have. I got to find more of it. So let's pull that out while we're here, because now we're working in this area here. This would make a nice color for camping tents, so maybe if I could find a few more of these. Okay, and this piece goes on the door. But what's the difference between this and what I considered a younger builder set? There's just more pieces, more involved, more steps. You're not doing 1 or 2 pieces at a time. You're doing maybe like 3 or more. And that's why. And a lot more stuff you're going to have to pinch and all that stuff. That's basically what it is. When I do my own stuff, I really don't rate my builds if they're for kids, because a lot of my stuff is meant for adult builders. Alright. Then we got to build some pillars with some candlesticks. You know, I never thought of a use for these things, but I've been using them a lot in my other stuff. My stuff that I've been doodling around with. Candlesticks are good for columns. Oh, I found somebody else's hat. It's a green one. That's a nice one. We can use that for something. Now, what do I do with these sets when I'm done? They'll be on display for a month. And then they go into the parts bin. Now, I have 3 years of sets that I got to rip apart still. I've been nibbling at it. So this will be eventually a parts donor. Like I said, I don't have space to keep these. And even if I did, I just, I'd rather deal with the parts. Alright. Okay, what's next? Alright, we gotta do another one of those brick things here. Don't roll off. There's a lot of little pieces, so you're not getting a big build, but you're getting a lot of parts. A lot of smaller stuff, I've noticed. A lot of people have mentioned that and told me, hey, what's with Lego just using more of the smaller pieces? Probably due to cost. Cheap, you know, the bigger pieces are actually cheaper in the long run, but you know. We've got a couple of these. But your best option when you're working on sets like this, folks, is to break it down into sections like what I'm doing here. I'm breaking everything down into sections. Looking for one of those squashed bricks. Okay, well, we're not ready for that yet anyways. Oh, we don't need those. You know why? Because we need that weird piece that I found. Too many parts up here. Let's start sorting. It's just a lot of big stuff right now that we're not getting to. What are we getting to? The real small stuff first. I don't know if that's Lego's cool joke or what, but now we got to do that. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a 6 of 4? Okay, that goes right there. And then that piece goes back around this way. All right. And we did that. All right, now we're on step 86. If you're following along, pretty cool. Okay. All right, so this here, remember this right here goes here. They have an arrow to it. And we're working our way back around here. Making sure you can still see what I'm doing. And you got to put a clock face. They still make those white faced clocks? Really? I don't see it in here. I have well, these are newer because these have the red second hand on them. I'll put it up here and I'll show you those. It goes right here, so you got to see what time it is when you're when you're cooking the meals. So I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of, oops, yeah, that's where that goes. There's a lot of walls that will come out of here so you can easily access stuff. I think a lot of people would buy this, and they're just going to set it in their city, and that's it. They're not even going to play with it. This is meant to be playable, but when sets get this size, they're hard to play with. Okay. All right, so now we are focusing on, all right. Yeah, my stomach is starting to growl. All right, let's put that in there, and I gotta, let's see here. Okay. And let's see about, all right. Talking about details. Stomach is starting to growl like hardcore. You need to take a break. I got to go check on everything here in a few moments, but before I do, that goes right there. And then one of these scrolly bricks goes in here. That one goes there. It's a lot of parts, lots of little pieces. So that's where the 3,300 parts are coming from. It's little bits and pieces. Yes, you need it for making a lot of detail, but I think the designers went a little overkill on this. I try to use a lot of the bigger stuff in my builds just to speed it up, and two, a lot of us, a lot of us really have smaller pieces, but for me, it's easier to work with larger parts. And in addition, I notice a lot more who are of the senior citizen age build this stuff too. So trying to piece together these little parts could be time consuming, cumbersome there. All right, I will be right back. Okay, now where did I leave off? Okay, we're on step 88, sub-step time. And now let's start putting things together here. It's like we're building ourselves a wall here. I bet that probably goes there. And my stuff is still rendering and processing. So that's one thing I didn't miss, though, sitting in front of the editor and just editing nothing but reviews. But at least I'm doing a little bit of everything right now. There we go. Not sure where that goes. Well, we won't know yet. Ooh, we got little chicken nugget tiles or studs or turkey nuggets. Put those right there. What those are for? Oh, okay. So that's what the extra hats are for. We're hanging them on the wall. So here's that green hat right there. Dark green. That'd be good for like maybe a force ranger. And we got, I don't know, maybe a fedora. Is that what that is? A fedora? Yeah. And this goes in the back. So this wall here is meant to detach. So I think if you get, you can open this up and play and stuff like that. And this just snaps in here like that. So when you're done, you can just pop this out. And now we're back to wall construction again. We still got plenty of bricks up here too. Now we're getting to mostly big stuff now. Let's get going here. Yeah, I like showing you guys and gals how to build this stuff and tell some stories. And oh, I have a story. And some people are just so untrustworthy. I have a neighbor that's going out of town. And he told me about it, and I said, okay. I said, just leave me a key to your house. If you have any packages, I'll just drop them inside your door. They don't have access to the mailroom like we do out here, because I'm a part of a business thing. And he looked at me dead in the face, laughed, and said, I'm not going to give you a key. I don't trust you. And I was like, fair enough. And so it's raining all over his packages because we've been getting some sprinkles here on and off since the last time we've met. And he's already got he's got his newspapers outside and 2 packages. And I figured, well, I don't want to get accused of stealing anything, so it'll sit out there and get wet for all I care. Kind of brings back a topic, though. When I was a kid, even when I moved here, we all kind of did some house key trading just in case, somebody get locked out of their house or something like that. And that was understandable back then. Now today, people don't trust you all that much anymore until something happens. And I think I only have it. When I moved in here, I had keys to eight of the other houses out here, just in case one of us got locked out. Even I've been locked out once or twice. And that having been said, it just shows you how far everything has gotten. And now it's just, Oh, I don't trust you. I don't know you. Well, that's fair enough. I don't know you either, but here's my key. You know, if I get some stuff sent, you can just drop them off inside of my door. I trust you. We're all adults. When you come and laugh at me and tell me you don't trust me, I'm like, okay, fair enough. And then what happened is it's raining right now, and his packages and his newspapers are getting wet. Yeah, well, that's how it is. I grew up in an old school generation, making sure there's no tiles in there. And that's how I was raised, you know, but now neighbors today, they don't even want to look at you when you say hi to them. And like, howdy neighbor, and they just run and hide from you like you have cooties or something. So I just kind of keep to myself now, and if somebody makes an effort to talk to me, I'll do it. But yeah, I don't know, it's just people have gotten really weird lately. But I remember though, when I got moved here, within like 2 weeks, neighbors were just tossing their house keys to me. Oh, here's a spare key unless I need it. Okay. And I remember making a few keys and then giving them to my neighbor and said, hey, if I'll be out of town, you know, here, if so you need to check on something, here you go. Drop off my packages, just stuff them in the door, you know, open the door and slide them in there. You know, and that was the end of that. Yeah, but times are a-changing now, sadly. Not for the best. Just have to deal with it. But laughing in my face, telling me, no, you don't trust me. Well, you don't trust me with your parcel. I don't want to get in trouble. Oh, is this printed? Haberdasher. That is printed. That's a keeper right there. No stickers on that. Yeah, neighbors are not what they used to be. I used to like going outside. I'd see one of my neighbors, he'd be talking for literally hours. Now, that's not the case anymore. These go in here, my goodness. Yeah, those little, is that how they go in? Yeah, that's how they go in. Pretty cool. So got the front facade on that done. And we gotta put these other pieces on the top. These really work good for making bookshelves. Wish they made them longer, but hey, you know, you just take what you get. Yeah, so far I'm pleased with the outcome of this set. It's big, but at least it's a good big, not just like, oh, okay, how much time do I have left before I got to get this done? Right now we are here, working in this area now. And am I putting that in right? Yes, I am. Well, we're getting to that point now where everything is really kind of... Okay, so I see what this is for here. Like, what is this for right here? Well, look. Of course, if you have longer nails, you can pull that out. Or just use the brick separator. Let's try it with that. So this is just meant to come in here and slide that up. We'll need that when we do that there. So far, so good. We are getting this. We got it here. We just need to put a few more parts in here. I still need to finish around here. I'm not done with this step yet, because I noticed that. I think 2 or 3 of the bags are just building up facade. Okay, and then now we build it up another layer. All right. We stick that tile there, and then now we do that. What was the point of that? Why did you stick a 1x1 plate in there for? I don't get that. Unless we're trying to save parts, Lego. It looks like we probably are. And I didn't even take a nap today. Of course, I slept good, so that's probably why I didn't. Waiting for turkey to be done, but no, turkey not done yet. All right. Okay, that looks pretty good so far. Step 106. Looks like we're building the landing now. So that goes here. Making sure we don't have any flashing lights. I don't want that to happen. Okay, and then a 1x3. Make sure the book is not hiding them. Oh, there it is. I haven't made any catastrophic mistakes yet, but I got to be careful. It may happen though. I'm just going to set this one on here now. And yeah, so it's just easier to break this thing down into portions, so when you're watching it, it's not too bad. And this goes right here. How does that fit in there? All right, that's how it fits in there, like that. I thought it would have went like that, would make more sense, but no. Just press that down in there. Now I want to make sure it still comes out too. I think that was meant to come out. They don't tell you if stuff is supposed to come out or not, but you just have to guess. All right. Back down here, and we got some of these plain pieces, and this just fits in there like that. I bet that's where that angular wall is supposed to go. Kind of reminds me of going to the beach, and you go into some of those antique shops, and you could tell they were just an old department storefront a long time ago. And yeah, that's 7 studs. All right, now we got to back butter some parts. Okay. And then we got to put multitasking here. Lots of parts, lots of little pieces. And then we are almost done here with this step. Almost done with the bag too. Okay, and I have a feeling this goes, yep, goes right on top of here. And if you make a mistake there, it's easy to fix that right now. Just got to line all that up. Yeah, it's pretty sturdy for what that is. The front looks pretty cool, but where did that come from? We don't know yet. Okay, now we got to start putting this stuff on here. It looked pretty decent. Now it's kind of sloppy looking, so I don't know. I'm sure this is all going to get covered up. And where's the 2x2s go here? Oh, I made a mistake. Let me go pop that out with the brick separator here for you. Okay, it's actually supposed to be like this, here, and here. And that's it for bag 6. And bag 6 pretty much just works on the staircase and this side here and, you know, all that stuff. And that's what we have remaining. Alright, now we're going to move on to bag 7, and I just had my dinner, my turkey dinner. Pretty good. Now when you're watching this, you obviously won't know if I had my turkey dinner because I just had it. Okay. Oh, I see a part in there, a few pieces. These window frames are in reddish brown. And then we got this, I don't know what you call these, like a barn door or a restaurant door, the ones that kind of swing both ways. Pretty cool. Oh, man, I'm stuffed from all that turkey. You know how people are when it's Thanksgiving, they're always late to the show. And then they complain because there's no goodies left. I'm sorry. Should have been to dinner on time. Had to eat it all up. Okay. Well, those are different colors than what we've been working with. So it looks like we're doing the minifigure, but we're also doing this portion of the wall. So I think that's what we're working on now. So we're just doing a sub-step. All right, let's do the boring minifigure first. I think this is minifigure number 5. All right. Haven't seen these in that color. Okay, so there's a lot of nice parts that I can use for other creations, but don't tell Lego that. My voice is kind of raspy because I ate too much. Ooh, these come in gold. Never seen those in warm gold before. Yeah, it was kind of weird though tonight without my dad around for Thanksgiving. Oh, she's got a double-sided head. I think what I'll do with the minifigures, I'll probably put them in their own shot. Okay. But yeah, it was kind of weird though. Usually my dad would go, "Oh, that's a good meal. I'm stuffed," and we don't even hear that anymore. It's like kind of sad in a way, but you know, it's just how it is. And these bricks come in earth green, which is cool. And of course, Mom has to play that really old music. It's really depressing. I'm like, why? Still looking for profile bricks here. Just make sure the single groove is facing outside, not the bricks. Ooh, these come in earth green. Okay. Pretty cool. Well, oh, is that it? Yeah. What would you use these type of bricks for? Maybe brick beadboard or planks, that kind of thing. See, I ate way too much turkey, but right now I'm going to try to get this done. I'm going to try to do is get one floor done a day and then do the review afterwards. All right. Okay. Almost like more like Christmas green. Earth green. I call it dark green, but it's called earth green in Lego. So that's what we call it. But yeah, I had on my plate I had turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, the skin off the turkey. I always like having that. Clog those arteries up. And then I had the had some olives, and everybody had pie. I'm not much into pie, so I'm like, well, I'll have some cookies. Looked at the cookies. I thought, I'm too stuffed. I'll have those later. So that's it. Thanksgiving's over. Now it's I got, you know, it's boring. Now we're going back. Now we got to worry about Christmas now. I got to go shopping for parts for a new computer before tariff taxes hit. And I was going to save the computer building for next year, but now I'm going to be kind of forced to doing it now. Those make good planks for hardwood floors. Yeah, when you start a set, you start unbagging things, you know, it looks like something like you'd see for like R2-D2 or something. But when you start doing the sets like what I'm doing, it takes forever to find all the parts. When you're building yours, you don't have to do what I'm doing and dump them into a pile. Okay. Yeah, my Thanksgiving was pretty good. I had a little bit of drama, but... Oh, these come in pearl gold too. That's kind of cool. Oh, because somebody didn't show up for Thanksgiving, and I thought, no, don't get mad at me. I'm not in the mood. Oh, there's a leg that goes in the bottom down here. We can't. We're not ready for that yet. Looking for a telephone, like a telescope. And it's that dark brown. It should be, oh, there it is. It goes right in the middle of the tube there. I think that's some kind of a table or something. So at least gives it some support there. Okay, make 2 of these. You know, these make great shingles for a house, like roofing. Is this scratched? No, Lego, that's in pristine condition. We're going to put that there and preserve it. And it looks like we got stairs for an entry point to a house, or to the shop. Okay. All right, what's next? All right, let's see here. Let's do the trash cans, or what you guys in England call them, the dust bins. Need to make 1 of these. I may be going to England. Maybe I should go to the UK where my family's from. In fact, I'd probably be so lost there. take my pickup truck on their roads out there, and I'll be like, you got that big truck on those little roads. Here's another piece of glass. Lego, I'm starting to get tired of seeing pits. Do I have to keep dinging points off? I'll go as low as 0, and that'll be it. After that, I just will put it together with the frowny face. We're like at an 8 point something now. Jay, you're being really rude. Yeah, I'm being really rude. I want to have the best build experience. I don't want this to be spoiled with all the scratched up parts. Now, at least it's trying to find a black 1x2 brick with the 4 studs. There it is. Thank goodness we're only building 1 of these. Yeah, it's like Happy Father's Day, or not Father's Day, Happy Thanksgiving, Dad, and that was it. And I didn't get a response back, but I My text has found that. I don't expect to get a response. Okay, that looks pretty good. Oh, is that tile printed? I gotta find it now. It's a black tile. Okay, well, it's not that. Oh, it is. Well, not this one. The old guarded inn? That's kind of cool, huh? Put that there. That's a keeper. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I am going to order more of these. When I see them, I need more menu boards. That would be perfect to have. Oh, wait a minute. I think these are supposed to hang over a bit. Like that. And this goes here. This is very brittle right now. We got to be very careful with this. You know. Okay, now I got to make 2 of these. But I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. All right, we're starting at the dustbins again. Yeah, but that turkey filled me up. Yeah, but every holiday's got to have some drama, so kind of felt complete in a way. These are going to be so crooked, like that, that you just press them down on a flat surface, and they're pretty much lined up at that point. That's what you do if you want to just kind of do that. All right, let me finish this one up here. Yeah, I'm in a house full of loud talkers, so. And one thing about having turkey is you feel tired. Turkey makes you tired. Some people say turkey makes you angry too. I mean, it just makes me tired. I want to take a nap. It's a little too late for a nap, but it's like almost 6 o'clock maybe. Okay, I got to make another one like that. I'm trying to find these other parts. These were supposed to go on first to strengthen this up. Yeah, it kind of, got me thinking, though. This could even be my mom's last Thanksgiving. I don't know. So, kiddies, if you're watching, spend as much time as you can with your parents. I never even thought my parents would ever go away. Okay. All right. We make 2 of these. We're not done yet. We still got to put the thing at the bottom. Let's see here. Okay, then these go here. And then we put a 1x3 brick or a plate here. Like that. And we're not done yet. Because I got to put the door in now. You know what? These would also be good too if you're building a castle. Dungeon doors. Now you can put glass in there. You can put this lattice in there. Ooh. Looks like a dungeon door. Alright, you know what I forgot to do? Turn on the ring light. So that's probably why you're going to notice the camera's brightness changed when I started the video. There we go. Alright, so yeah, I'm kind of quiet now. Yeah, with the drama tonight, yeah, it's like, oh, I don't really want to hear it. And just kind of kept changing the subject. Didn't help too much, but it's like, yeah. Oh, okay. Kind of really flimsy right now. We don't want to mess with that too much. I kind of wish there is a company out there that makes light kits for these. I need to partner up with them. The problem is that I don't keep these models for too long. So by the time they contact me and say, hey, we got a set, would you like to, we'll send you a light kit. And I'm like, I already have that ripped apart. If you have one for free building, I'll take it and review it. And oh no, we don't do free builds or something like that. And I'm just like, oh, what a bummer. Okay. Uh-oh, what did I miss there? Oh, I've got to put a brick on top of that. Oh, so far so good. We're getting there. It's like building a wall without the floor. Okay. We're getting there slowly, slowly. Oh, at first I thought we had 1x3s in earth green, but we don't. This is a color that I have very little of, is earth green, especially in brick form. Okay, I put that on wrong. Okay, fix that right up. Whoa. All right. Okay. Yeah, but so far, this set is a challenge, and that's what you want. I don't grade on challenges. I always like hard builds. Just the scratchiness of the parts gets kind of annoying. Okay, now we got to go into a sub step. Like we're adding curtains to something now. It's little details like this that make the builds just pop out. It's got to be the windows, and we got the lattice on the top to let the vapors, so they can let the vaping stuff out. So that's why I did not stick the glass in these. But they don't even show the glass in them. Do you put the glass in afterwards? I'm kind of curious. Let me look at the next page. Yeah, they show that. They show the glass going in after you put them on here. Well, that's going to be kind of tough. So what I'm going to do is I'm inclined to put the glass in now and set them in there. Okay. And then this, we rotate this around. No, we don't. It goes in like that. Okay. And now we add the seats in here. So it looks like this part just pops off. So this modular here is going to have a lot of parts we have to peel apart in order to play with this. And I'm going to be honest, though, if that's the case, then this is probably going to be more of a piece to be admired. You know, it's like making a two-story house in Lego. You can't play with both floors at one time. And, you know, oh, yikes, we got to stack 8 of these on top of one another. That sits here. Without a bar in the middle, I would have put some kind of a support in here. Well, I got to find the piece that rolled around, and I don't have any of these in that. Let's see here. In case it rolled on the floor. You'll see it. Oh, wait a minute. I do. Sorry I had to bump you a little bit, but I found it. Nothing bad about these round parts. They just roll everywhere. Okay, and then after that, we rotate it around. And we start putting the headers on the top. Okay. There we go. Right there. And I'm looking for... Oh, well, that's supposed to be there. It's like this is almost hinged in there. All right. Yeah, because it's all hollow in here. Okay. Waiting to hear back from my girl, but I don't think she's on her lunch break yet. Like, come on, I'm lonely. I have a feeling this thing just smacks right up into that. Okay. We're not done with that yet. Jay, we're not done with that yet? No, we're not done with it yet. That's... Got to do the hard stuff. Oh, Lego, so you got to put some 1x6s in here. Nope, got to add more pieces to it. Make it more peaceful. Piecey. I have a feeling that sign... Oh, we missed the sign. I forgot to put that in there. All right. The Old Garden Inn. We forgot to put that in there, but now I remember to put that in there. Looks pretty nice so far. And gotta make 3 of these. There it is. Just about there. And okay, I see where that goes. It's like, did I forget something? Okay, hold it like this. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? So I'm not going to be silly here. Are these, yeah, those are warm gold. So I'm just going to manufacture all these first. And yeah. Okay, and after that, you stick your leaves in. The leaves have to face up. Or no, they got to, let me see. They got to be like that. Okay, and then these snap in right here. Well, it's kind of like it got a gap in there. Is that how it's supposed to be? Yes, so they're trying to make this look like something fancy. These are just barely tacked in there. Except this one's being stubborn. Okay, so they're supposed to lock against all that. Okay. I see how we're doing. How we're doing this. Okay. Okay, these holes are on there pretty good. They're fixed pretty strong, so. And then now this gets attached to the main base. So we got to go all the way back over here. And it shows this right. Well, these are supposed to line up here. Okay, let me take that off. Okay, this is supposed to go right there. This is there. So that right there is fine. You know, they could have made that hinge open if they wanted to. This just sits in there, so maybe that's what it is. So that's what it looks like. What a peculiar angle is a leftover from a time when the route of the street was not yet clearly defined, or maybe the restaurant owner just wanted to add an extension after seeing the Lego Icon's Boutique Hotel, 10297 or the other street corner. So that's what they got there right there. That's what they refer to that as. Still, it's pretty cool. Alright. And then they use these hinges to lock this in place. Right up here. Can you see what I'm doing? Kind of. Alright. You may want to stick your fingers in there and wiggle that in. There we go. These 2 hinges. Okay, so we put one here at the end. So this is never meant to open up. I thought it was. It's not. And then in here, I mean, there's still some room to play in there too. That's a lot of room in there. And I'm not a fan of this gray in here, but you know, so be it. This goes right in here. I'll have to, let me see here. It goes right here. Now you can see what I'm doing. I can't really see it very well. This piece fell in here. This is not going to be an easy one to put in there. Or maybe it would be easier if we just open up the door and press it down. Okay. And that's it for bag 7. And yeah, that's what we have left, I think. Yep, pretty much. And not too bad. All right, now we're going to move on to bag 8. And I have a film we're going to fill this hole in here next. We're getting close to the first floor being done, so I'm going to go ahead and jump up to bag 9. Because bag 9, I think, is the last one that we have to do on the first floor. Now, how bad is this one here? That's not bad. So, right now we're doing this here. I don't know why they have it silhouetted out. And, oh, another menu board. Look at the specials. These would be great for like a seafood restaurant. I always see those all the time when I'm out at the beach. Well, the last time I was at the beach anyways. We got another menu board. We're just right back to where we started from, except now I'm looking for little bits and pieces to put this together. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to get frustrated. It's all black parts we're working with now. Everything's kind of dark. Right now we're looking for little small parts right now to piece this thing together. So honestly, I'm going to say there is some large parts, but mostly medium to small. You're more spending time with trying to find 1x2s than anything else. Because right now I'm getting kind of bored because I'm trying to find another 1x2 flat tile. It's just, black is one color that I just try to avoid using in any of my builds. And this is not helping much, you know. So now I got to start pulling everything out here that's black. And yeah, it's a lot of little parts. So you think you're getting a lot of parts in this set. You are just small stuff. I mean literally small 1x1s and 1x2s. And a lot of people don't like my honesty. You know, you're getting a good build, but you're also getting tons of little pieces to work with. So that'll be noted in the review. Like, hey, you're going to be going through a lot of time. You know, the build started off slow. It's picking up. Now I'm going through nothing but tiny little parts. And yes, it does add to the details. But Lego doesn't pack stuff very, very well in terms of, you know, grouping parts together. That's up to us to group them, but kind of gets annoying after a while. Wait. Oh, I forgot to put a 1x4 back there. It's like they could have put a 2x4 in here. Now I know why they do that, is to make the part lots a little smaller. But for the most part, you know, purposely fluffing up a set is beyond me. These old flap style windows, warehouse windows. Okay. So far, that's what we've done. Now I gotta make some more trash can pillars. Get those going real quick here. So if you're looking for a quick build, this is not it. If you're looking for something with a lot of detail, this is it. All right, let's start sorting things out because now I'm having a hard time trying to find certain pieces again. Let's put the printed stuff over here. Yeah, I gotta get a haircut so bad the stuff is flying right in my eyes. It's kind of annoying. Although my friend, she really likes it. She goes, "So you look better like with it longer," and I'm like, "No, we're cutting that off once the barber's open back up for the holidays." "Oh, come on, you can grow it. You can leave it flippy and shaggy on top." I'm like, "No, I mean that's fine if I was a teenager, but I'm a middle-aged guy. I don't know. I don't want to do that. And I don't want to look like I'm a teenager again. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but still, like, no." Trying to find some of these. I'm having a hard time trying to find parts in general here. We're only working with like 3 or 4 different colors. And it's kind of getting annoying because I only have a week to get this done. So just imagine, it's like getting homework from your teachers, except it's Lego homework. I don't have a lot of these 1x2 jumper plates and earth green, but it's a nice little treat to have, especially when you get a lot of these parts in white or tan. So okay. Okay, and then Technic bricks. Technic bricks and earth green, yeah. Yeah, I don't see those very often here. Okay. And these go right here along the sides. Like that. Okay. Okay. I had to get up and check something real quick, but everything's fine now. Alright, so now we can come in, put the header on top, breeze through this. There we go. Yeah, I think they could have probably shaved 1,000 pieces off this, and it would have been probably better, but it would have been more lots for their manual to hold. Oops. All right. Yep, you're going to have stacked plates on top of plates, like literally. Okay. Yeah, looks pretty grandiose. All right. Am I putting these on backwards? No, I'm not. I'm going to hold on. I am putting them on backwards. That's how they're supposed to be. I'm looking at that thinking, that doesn't make any sense. Well, now we know why. Leaf's supposed to be inside. It's the details that matter. Okay. And then now these just sit in here. Like what we did over there. Yeah, how many of you are going out and shopping on Black Friday, or how many of you already done it? I didn't, because I don't want to fight with that crowd. No way. Okay, so now this goes in that hole. Plop that right down in there. Alright, now I've got to fill that hole in there. I think that's what we're doing now. And it's another one that you're going to have to really piece together here. So, like that. Okay, then we have to make 3 of these. I don't have any of these corner adjacent stud pieces in black, so it's kind of cool to see those. Yeah, I remember when I was getting this set. Whoops, why did I do that? I got this one backwards. Wait, no, we're still working on these. And I was like, cool. And now my hands are getting a workout now. Stack these on top of one another. And this goes like that. That's a lot of pieces there to piece together. And no, we're not done yet. Still got to do this. Jay, this is a lot of work. Yeah, that's a lot of work. We're still not done. No, we're not done yet. We got to put some more on top of here. Okay. And then here. And we're not done, because now you're going to have to cake this thing with a bunch of slopes. Make 2 of them. Have fun doing that. Let's start throwing them on there real quick. And you're going to have to grab 20 of these little boogers. I think that piece probably fits right in that hole right there. And we're still not even done yet. I think there's one more bag after this. But I'll look at it and see here. Now I'm just going to do it now. There we go. Got one column done. We'll put that on right now. There we go. There we go. All right, looks pretty good. Now I'll put this on this side here. Are we done? Looks like it fits right in there. No, 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 we're not done yet. We got to put some decorative trim on this one now. Let's see here. And what do we got here? They just tacked in, and you got to put the menu board in there. So menu goes on the top, and then the specials go on the bottom. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of just walking down at the beach, and you see these restaurants with this in there, and then this fits right in there. Boy, that is seamless. Look at that. That's really nice. Really good. And then we have this that goes on the top here. Gonna lock all that together. And out of that whole mess, there's only 2 pieces remaining here. Is that it, or do we have to do more here? Well, we're gonna have to do more, but that's what we have remaining there for bag 8. Alrighty, I think we're gonna wrap it with bag 9. Okay, and between bags 8 and 9, went for a 30-minute walk. You won't know it because, well, I was gone. It's the magic of YouTube. Well, this one doesn't look like it has a lot of parts. Well, we haven't opened up the little bags yet. Yeah, you can go outside and you hear a lot of people outside walking around. Not a lot of people with Christmas lights, but whoops, with the way electricity is expensive. I don't blame them. Ooh. Ooh, what is that? Look at that piece. That's like a new type of flower. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. I need more foliage parts. Okay. Alright, so bag 9. We need to bring this back into focus over here. So it looks like we'll be... Ooh, a green heart. Alright, can you see what we're doing here? Yes, we are. Okay, you can. What I'm going to do is I'm going to raise this up a bit. And I'm going to swing this down right here. So we're going to be focusing up here. And we're going to start tiling this in. We were talking about camping and stuff, and I'm like, I miss those days, and I want to put together a camping trip, so maybe that'll happen. And I'm not comfortable with towing a big old trailer, so I don't... To me, I'd just rather take the sleeping bag, roll it out on the picnic table at night, and that's it. I'll get my 7 hours of shut-eye unless it starts raining. I'll put that there. Yeah, so I'm pleased with the construction of this. Really nothing has fallen off. I found a few scuffed pieces, but it's not bad. It's not a horrible build. You are getting what you're paying for with this. You're not going to get hornswoggled or anything like that. I'm looking at quality. Is it durable? Obviously, this is meant to be taken apart to play with, so yeah. Okay, now we got to fill the rest of this in here. What I'm going to do is get this thing done for the night, and I'm going to start editing the parts on this booger here. So you'll see this very slowly. I'm not going to race to get it done. It's so smooth and flat. It's got to be smooth. Yeah, I hope everybody though had a good Thanksgiving. Have to hide from the drama, but it's not bad. Okay, why? Oh, you know why that doesn't fit there? It fits there. Why didn't anybody tell me I did that wrong? I'm try to hide the mistakes, hoping I make them and put them on YouTube. Okay, we got dark azure. This is a color I don't have a whole lot of, so when I see it, I try to hoard it as much as I can. Oh, we don't have 1x6s in this color, or at least 1x3s would have been better. Missing one there. Looks like we got a lot of foliage. Oh yes, I overflowed a bin of these. I bought so much of those. I have to put them in another bin now. So I've been juggling around stuff here. And we have something we got to read here in the corner. So this time I actually have a digital copy that's easy to read. And let's see here. What might be the old Garden Inn have looked like back in the day? The curator of the Lego Icons National History Museum, 10326, must surely have more information on his archives. Yeah, so that's what it is. Well, we don't have the museum, so we can't visit that. Okay. Now, we are focused. Okay, looks like we'll be working here now on the banister, so. Alright. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do is start separating things. I guess my nephew's home. I thought he was going to be working a lot. Means you'll hear the whooping, hollering, and cussing and stuff. Which I got to have a talk with him. You need to keep it down at night. I'm trying to sleep. Well, you don't need to sleep in late. You know, you gotta do. Well, they want that one there. And this, let me grab that. These are all tiny parts. We're talking tiny. Little pieces. And this one here goes here. So I don't know what we're doing here. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? No. It doesn't go there. It's just the way it looks. And then we have this here, like this. I'm going to go up more levels here. See what he does when he gets home. He flips on the computer and he's on the computer playing video games until 5 or 6 in the morning. And all I heard was, "Don't tell him no." That kind of thing. And I'm like, well, get used to it, because life you're going to be told no a lot. And you may not like it. You just have to deal with it. Okay. No. You know, that kind of thing. So we're just doing the railing right now. I'm kind of like, it's kind of just weird the way it's laid out. Alright. So far so good. We haven't messed up yet. Alright. Yeah, I've been eating too many of those peanut butter cookies now too. I baked like 4 dozens of peanut butter cookies. I like those, and they're really good. And I've been kind of pigging out, but this is the time of year to pig out and stuff, because I will be having bachelor specials once work starts back up again. Maybe, I don't know. Okay. Not sure, looks like it just needs to be more than this. Alright. So it looks like bag 9 just finishes up miscellaneous stuff here. And some robot legs. I don't know what we're using those for. I'm trying to find all the parts here. It's just a lot of stuff. Lots of pieces here we don't really use. Alright, here we go. Or pieces I don't really use all that much. Okay, and then we gotta stack 3 of these on top of one another. That goes here in the corner. And 4 of these. Okay, so I think we're doing some kind of a fancy rail here. And that's one thing I have to say, though, is making banisters and railings and Lego is a challenge. You know, it's hard. And then now we got to piece it all together with the top. I hope we're good. Well, you don't even have to flat tile that in if you don't want to. Well, that answered my question on the banister. I was like, what are we going to do here? Well, now we know what we're doing. Even leaving it studs like that looks like an old wrought iron fence. That's one thing we forgot to do when we were at the beach, is to take a look at the old cemeteries. Sometimes those are just fun to kind of take a stroll through. Okay, so what they did here is they take the microphones, these gray ones, use them as posts. Like the caps on top of that. That looks really good, doesn't it? Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. This is the bad thing about doing videos like this. When these sets get big, they're harder to maneuver and stuff. So we did all this here to use the microphones up here. Looks really good. Okay, so now we got to start assembling the banister, or the handrail. And I don't think it really matters which end I put that on. Yeah, I ate too much tonight, but you know what? When you work hard, you eat hard. Okay. So, okay. So what I'm gathering here is, you take this, we'll snap it in here like this, and this piece here goes down into here, so we're going to have to bend this right here and just until you hear it snap. So that just looks awfully crooked. Huh. You know what? I'm missing a plate here. That's what I'm missing. Well, I saved all my spare pieces, so this looked kind of off. So let me wiggle and jiggle that out of there real quick here. Well, let's swing it out of the way. Just kind of plant that in there. Whoops. Well, now we fixed that. It's like looking at that thinking that just doesn't look good. And there. That's probably why they did that. And let's see if I can pick this up and show you. This is kind of chunky here, but that's what it looks like on the side. So it's just in there. It is what it is, you know. It's not going to be perfect. You can't get that right anyways. Even I have a hard time building banisters, so. Alright, so now we got to work on the vines by the dumpster. And what we did here is we put some heart tiles on here. Okay. These right here too. I'm overflowing on these type of things. But you know what? When you see me build those campgrounds, you know exactly what I use those for. All right. Is there one that goes here? Let's see. Maybe it's supposed to be ivy. Is this there? And it looks like it doesn't tell you which one goes in first. That goes there. Somebody yelling. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. It's details like this that make the build pop out. I always get questions asked, Jay, how do I make my stuff look like it's lived in? Clutter. This is clutter here. I see some that don't have anything attached to their buildings. I don't see things like this. If you took all this out, it would just look like some empty doorway. You put that in there and it's cluttered. That's what I refer to as clutter. And we got to do that up there. That's what all the golden droid legs are for the Clone Wars. Okay, this one here. Okay, that's how it's supposed to go. So it looks like the round parts of their legs, their feet, are facing inside. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes, you can. So just the round bumpy parts, they fit right in there. So we're going to have to place several of these in here. Just those right there would make good little rails. What is that, 6 of those? Because that's it. I mean, we're just about halfway done with the build here. And then we put the golden bars in there. So I think the easiest way to start with is start with this one first. And then I'm going to come in here, kind of estimate it like that, and that's what we got right there. Looks pretty good. And then, okay. And then they want these in the middle here. But they're not supposed to be there. Okay, what I would do here is I'd stick these in and fold them inside like that. So make sure that the joint is facing down. And then just like that. Looks like a nice old school rail. So keep the joint facing down. And then you just come in. And you can worry about the spacing later. But now it looks really good. How many of those do we need? 6 of them. These things are kind of moving. Okay. Well, wait a minute. You know what? Yeah, it tells you which way to swing them too. That piece, that one's not supposed to go over there. Let me pop that out. So you swing it, you put the joint, or you could just do it like this. And yeah, right there. I mean, this is not something I would use on a daily basis in terms of building, but there we go. And yeah, that wasn't too bad. We're almost done. We still got some more stuff left to put in here. Okay, now we got to put the awning in front of the window here. Yeah, that's all pretty much my nephew does. He gets home and plays video games all night long. I rarely ever see him anymore. He works and then he does that. I'm trying to get him to go to college, but he has no interest in it. Like, please, I don't want to be the only one that graduated college. Can't force him. All right. Let's make these first. It tells you to do it a different way, but it'd be easier to put them together than stick this here. There's 20 million different ways you can build stuff. And you put it here. And then, after that, we got to make 5 of these. And you got to stick this new type of flower piece. That's really cool. I like those. I'm going to order some of those, and they come in different colors. And then you set them on here like that. Okay. And it adds a lot of greenery. We're almost done here too. Making sure that's all we got to put on. We still got plenty of leaf pieces, so I'm thinking we have more to do. Okay, just kind of snap those in there. And everything is pretty good. It's pretty fixed. I'm not having things flaking off. So it's this is, you're, like I said, you're getting what you're paying for. I don't feel like I'm wasting my time with this at all. Okay, just stick them in there and hold your breath. Get these right here. Okay, just, there's that stud right there. We'll place that right on there and just kind of get that in there. Just kind of give it a good pinch. One more here left to do, and that is it. Okay. And then we got to make some flowers that go on these right here. I think that's the only thing left. And then booklet 2 does that, or booklet 2. Right now we're only worrying about this. So what we're going to do here is make 4 of each. It'll be helpful if I grab some here. Little bits and pieces make the big picture. That's all we're doing. It's just piecing little parts here. Okay, we're just getting there. We're almost done here. We're getting somewhere here. We can get it done here real quick. Okay, so these hang over like that. Okay. It reminds me of some of those places I've been to. I go for one of those fancy fine dining restaurants where they look all fancy on the outside. Probably the kitchen's dirty. We don't know, but that's what this set is missing. Those little rat figures going in the kitchen. Well, I found a kitten. Where does that go? And okay, we got something to read here. All those flowers come from the florist in the Lego Creator Expert Assembly Square. I do have that one. She always arranges the fine new floral arrangements. Okay. Now, I've done that before, but where does the cat go? Huh. Well, I have a kitten figure here. Let's see. Oh, I see the kitten. It goes back here. I may just, when I do the figures, decorate them. This still come out? Yep. We just have access to the bathroom. And yeah. So this is what we have remaining here for bag 10. They gave me extra rods. I'm not going to complain about that because I could use these. Okay. And for Summation of Thoughts for the first floor, it's not a bad build, but it's involved. Very involved. So here's what we got right here. For bag 11, or for bag 10, we're going to be doing the second floor. That won't be as gruesome as this one here. And yeah, let me put this in here for a bookmark. We still haven't finished this up totally yet, but I think we're just going to break it here. And when I do the tour, I've just got to put it on a turntable and just bring the camera in here and show you how this is. The only thing I have to remember, though, the stairs, and this does come out. Other than that, it's not a bad build. It's just very tedious with lots of small pieces. But tell me what you think.